Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going basic. What I mean by basic is I'm going very basic. Now I'll be teaching you guys what we mean by cold calls and cold emails. For people who are just into web design, they keep hearing I made cold calls, I made cold emailing. Some will say the best approach is cold calls, and some will say cold emails are good, they are responsive as well sometimes. But then, because you are so basic, you do not know what's cold call, what's cold emailing. Now I'm going to teach you. The first thing is, let's read from Google. It says this is a technique where a salesperson contact potential customers who have not previously expressed interest, aiming to start a conversation and generate leads. What this generally means is you pick up your phone, you randomly call people who you do not know or who you haven't met before, but they are your potential customers. Now you try to convince them to patronize you. What do I mean by that? You go to Google, you type map, and then in your map here, let's say maybe you want either to build a smoothie website or maybe a roof website or maybe an agency web, anything at all. Let's go with smoothie. You come to your map, you type smoothie and you search. Once you search, people who are into smoothies, they will appear, and you see, like for this Foodies Jew Republic, there is no sign of website, there is no sign of a website. It means this particular company doesn't have, this particular smoothie company doesn't have a website. Look at the second one, it doesn't. Look at this one, it doesn't. Look at most of them here, they do not. I'm looking for the one that has, so that you see the difference between people who have websites and people who do not have. It means, it seems like a lot of these smoothie people, they don't have. Let's try another thing. Let's say NGO. Sorry, that was spelled wrongly. Let's say NGO. Yeah, now you see here the roads. You see the sign of this ball sign, this globe sign. This is a website, and then you see for people like this, they already have their website. So let's work with NGO, and then you see Heroic Discovery also has a website. But then when it comes to Seven Lead Global Limited, they do not have a website. Now, because they do not have a website, you want to could mail these people or could call them. Then how are you going to do? You click, because their number is not appearing here, so you click on that particular Savili Global. Now, once you click, for some of them, they have websites, but they don't appear there. So when you click like this, you are able to know whether they have or not. But for this, it seems they do not have a website. And because they do not have a website, you see, and they do not even have a phone number. I wonder why. So you can't contact people like this. So let's go back again and search. Yes, Just People Limited. Just People Limited. Here, look at their number there. Now, what you do is you copy this number, you call, and you try to convince them that, hey, I'm a web developer, and I notice your non-governmental organization does not have a website, and you see you are missing out on leads and people who are potential helpers and all of that. You convince them, and then that's good. They get to work with you. They're your potential customers. And the same thing when it comes to cold emailing, it says an unsolicited personalized message sent to someone you never contacted before, never ever aimed at starting a professional or business conversation. The same thing. Now, this particular, let's say this GJES People Health and Right Initiative, let's say once you click on it, let's see if they have an email we can mail. No, they do not. They don't have an email. So because they don't, sometimes what you can do is you can copy these things, go on Google, type on Google, and most times you can see information concerning them. Sometimes you can see their official emails, and then you can send a mail to this kind of people. You see, contact details, you see their emails. Here you see their contact information and all of that. So that's just it. So all you need to do is, once you get their contact details, you go to your mailbox and you send randomly. So if you can do this in a day, if you can send 15 people mails in a day, at least one person can reply you. If you can send 20 people, if you can call like 20 potential customers, at least one person can get back to you. That's how much creating a website, 300 to 400,000. And boom, do this, that amount times 30 days. Or let's say in 30 days, you are able to get like four of those potential customers. 300 times 4, that's 3 times 4, 12, 100 and 1.2 million. Ha, that's big money. What are you waiting for? Let's go.